Hey guys, welcome to Not So Popular Opinion. Today we'll be going over a TikTok that's going viral of a lady screaming at a man in the parking lot for saying excuse me, ma'am. Let's check this out.
I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot and it went fine, and I'm going to tell you why it went fine and how to address it, because it was in a book I read and this is how you're supposed to address it, but it scared me. I'm literally shaking. So this guy, I am alone with my son, by myself, a woman, and a male approached me in a parking lot. He's, "Excuse me, miss," and I don't know why in the hell he was approaching me or what he was trying to do. And before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, "Excuse me, ma'am."
He was 30 feet away from you when he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And you're shaking like a leaf in a storm. Stay off the meth.
And I turned around and I literally yelled at him and I said, "Do not approach me." And he immediately started going in the other direction, and I just kept saying it over and over and over. I said, "Do not approach me. Do not approach me." And he, of course, got "What the F?" He started cussing and yelling, what's your problem? And
Yeah, no shit. Any normal human being would be like, what the fuck is this bitch problem? All I said was, "Excuse me, ma'am." And this bitch went crazy. Yeah, I would be confused as fuck too.
And I looked at him and he actually then crossed a couple cars down from my car. And he didn't come anywhere near me.
He wasn't anywhere near you to begin with at 30 feet.
He crossed a couple cars down from my car and was like, continuing to cuss and say, "What's your problem?" And I say, "You do not approach women in a parking lot." I just kept saying, "Do not approach me. You do not approach women in a parking lot," yelling it. No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. Ever.
No male should ever approach this crazy bitch, even at a family reunion. Stay the fuck away from this lady. She's clearly got some kind of issues. Do yourself a favor, friends, co-workers, even her husband, divorce her now and run as fast as possible in the other direction.
No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. And if a male does approach you, you need to turn around and use the strongest voice that you can possibly use with them. Don't be polite. They need to literally screw off. No male should be approaching you in a parking lot.
All right, before I fully give my take on this, let's check out some of these comments. First comment here says, "Ha ha ha ha, no way you're being serious." Dude, she is being very serious, and so are some of the other crazy people in the comments. They are delusional and have a lot of issues that they need to have checked out before they should join normal society. Next person here says, "Go talk to her. What's the worst that could happen?" Yeah, you hear that a lot. Yeah, don't talk to women. It's kind of a waste of your time at this point. That's why dating apps are so popular, because talking to women out in the world will make you realize why it's best to just treat them like they don't exist. There are a lot of normal women out there, but there are a growing amount of women like this that are crazy as hell. Next comment here says, "I'm so sorry that you're being gaslit," or should have been gaslit, but she says being gaslight in the comments. "Thank you for sharing this. It's super useful." No, it's not. It's not useful at all. The dude was 30 feet away. It's broad daylight. Yes, things happen in broad daylight, but if she was really scared, she would have gotten to her vehicle and locked the doors. But she decided to stand her ground to a guy that was 30 feet away because she knew she wasn't in danger. She was just being a psycho. Next comment here says, "Why does no good man approach me?" This one has 2,000 likes. Yeah, that's true. You'll see a lot of videos nowadays, a lot of TikToks, women everywhere complaining that no good man approaches them, no good man tries to talk to them, no good man acknowledges them, men aren't chivalrous anymore. And this is why good men stay away from you. This is why good men don't talk to you. This is why good men don't approach you, because they know that their life can be in danger because you're crazy in an instant. Imagine if police were around and this woman is yelling at this man like that. they would have immediately assumed that he did something wrong. The moment he tried to protest that he did something wrong, his life could have ended just like that. Just like that. Last comment thread here says, is there a part 2? I think you forgot the part where he did something wrong. Oh, she has other parts that maybe I'll cover, but then she starts to lie and try to manipulate the situation even more. But this person responds, he doesn't. But her doing this is a safety precaution to prevent anything from happening. Her yelling one time, getting in her car, locking the fucking door is a safety precaution. Her standing out there continuously yelling at somebody that is starting to become either nervous or angry is not helping the situation. If you know anything about people at all, that doesn't help. That makes the situation worse, actually. Person responds to her, yeah. So to keep herself safe, she can also record how scary it was so she can go viral. Dude did nothing wrong. Exactly. I want to expand on this. That's why I was kind of waiting to give more of my take. She obviously did this to go viral. I'm gonna tell you a couple of things that she could have did or that she should have did if she was actually afraid in this situation. I already said it. She could have gotten in her car and locked the fucking door. Put your kid inside. It doesn't matter if he's in his car seat or not yet, because you're trying to get away from danger, which she literally wasn't. You throw your kid inside, you get inside, and you lock your door. You call your husband and the police and tell them of the situation that is going on. You need assistance immediately. Someone is trying to harm you, but he wasn't trying to harm her. She doesn't know what he was trying to do. All he said was, excuse me, ma'am, from 30 feet away. She wasn't afraid and she wasn't in danger, because if she was afraid, she would have left that damn parking lot, had somebody on the phone, been watching over her ass to see if somebody was following her. But this is more about going viral. This is more about being famous. This is not about protecting women. This is not about protecting her son. This is about her trying to do anything she can for fucking attention, because she's that goddamn desperate. I'm pretty sure her husband ain't knocking a box out no more, because he's probably sick of her bullshit. That's probably why he wasn't with her at the time. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. Just stay away from me. He probably sick of her shit too. There's no way she was afraid. You sat there and you recorded that video, but you were afraid of somebody that was in that parking lot. You never left the scary situation. If you were really afraid of that guy, you would have left that parking lot immediately, but you didn't. You sat there in that same area recording a video. How scared were you? I've never been in a situation to where I was actually afraid of something and stuck around. Why would you? You are in a car that obviously works, but you stuck around. If you were really afraid, why would you stay? You do know that he could still break that window if he wanted to do something to you. If he was really after you. And I see people in the comments talk about sex trafficking and kidnapping, things like that. Yes, that happens. It does happen. Yes, it happens in broad daylight. And it can still happen sitting in that fucking parking lot recording this stupid ass video. But you didn't think about that, because that ain't what you were afraid of. Because you weren't afraid. If you were afraid, you would have left. You would not still be there. You would not be talking to TikTok, bitch. You would be talking to the cops or your husband. What the fuck is TikTok gonna do for you in that situation? Not a fucking thing. Nothing. You could have ended someone's life with your bullshit. Think about that. Alright guys, I'd love to hear what you think about this. If you think I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. We can talk about it. I would love to hear what you guys think. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, watching, commenting. Hit that notification bell on your way out. See you in the next one. Peace.